Do you guys remember My Scene? If you don't, My Scene was a doll line / franchise of shorts, games, and movies created by Mattel in 2002 and onward in order to combat the rise of MGM's newest doll line, Bratz. Or in other words, reheating MGM's nachos. So today we are going to be recreating the My Scene dolls in The Sims 4. Obviously, we are here in Create a Sim, and the first My Scene doll we are going to be recreating is none other than Miss Barbie herself, because who else will we start with? While I create Barbie's face, let me tell you a little bit about her. My editor always puts it on screen, but this information is from myscene.fandom.com. Also keep in mind that these descriptions I'm about to give for these dolls / characters are specifically the My Scene line of dolls and not regular Barbie, because I know it can get a little confusing. Barbie is cute but edgy. She's the social butterfly of the gang and the official party queen, the best at planning parties and occasions out of all her friends. She loves shopping with her best friends and chatting. She also loves her gadgets and technology. So here is the face that I came up with for Miss Barbie. I just want to clarify that I'm also basing these faces off of the dolls, not the drawn images of them. Their lip shape is like such a strange lip shape. It's very similar to the Bratz, but at the same time, a little bit different, but very, very similar. Let's start with some hair. Oh, by the way, their first look is going to be based off of the first line of the dolls, which I think is just called My Scene. We also, by the way, have these beautiful sketches that I'll throw up on screen that were made by the creator or designer of the dolls, Lily Martinez, and they are so stinking cute. So I'm also going to use them as heavy reference because that was like her vision when it came to what the doll style was supposed to look like. But starting with Barbie's hair, she has long blonde hair that is like flipped backwards. I would say like that's how the curls are. So we're going to try to find something like that. I have a hair in mind. I mean, probably something like this, but she does have a side part. Although the part is on the wrong side, I feel like this hair is pretty similar, or maybe this one is. Now I don't know. This hairstyle is a little more similar to the one that she has in the original sketch, but do I want to go for that or do I want to go more accurate? You know what? I feel like this one's a good medium, so I'm gonna go with this one. Moving on to makeup, definitely giving early 2000s makeup. For the eyes, I feel like she is wearing a kind of like silvery, pinky, chromey, sparkly eyeshadow. Ooh, wait, actually kind of sort of like this. Gonna up the brightness of it to make it super bright. Oh, you know what though? It's not the whole eye, it's only on the lid. Okay, yeah, I feel like this one with the brightness turned up a little bit is perfect. I also, to me, it looks like her eye is like fully lined, but not with a wing, or maybe a little one, but like mostly it's just like a fully, like she just has a full eye line. That doesn't make any sense. What did I just even say? You know what? Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. Turn down the opacity a little bit on that, just so it's not as harsh. Okay, cute slay. I like this so far. For lashes, I don't really see any, so maybe I'll go with like some smaller lashes. I am really tempted to use the northern ones because they're just so good, but maybe I'll try to go for a tinier lash to be more accurate, I guess. Yeah, I feel like these ones are giving the most accurate to me. And it does look like the doll is wearing a little bit of blush just on like the apples of her cheeks. Like so, actually. I'm gonna do that. And for the lips, I'm definitely going to be using these lip liners from Peachy Fairy. We need like a full lip line. I don't know which ones I want to use though. It does look to me like she's wearing like a dark magenta. It is so crazy how like Mattel literally just like absolutely ripped off Bratz with this design of doll. Yeah, the lip line is like kind of purpley like this. I think this is giving the vibe. Also, by the way, that's not me blaming the designer of the doll. If you look at the original sketches, I'll pop them up on screen again. Lily Martinez's original sketches don't look anything like Bratz dolls. Oh, Barbie's lips do kind of be looking like this like glowy metallic-y. Yeah, wait, I'm gonna go with that. That looks really cool. Lastly, she is wearing some sort of earrings, but you can't see them anyway with this hair, so I'm not gonna bother. I do see though, in this style specifically, she is wearing sunglasses on her head, so I'm gonna add a pair of sunglasses on her head. Oh my gosh, these ones are perfect. I love when like I just have the CC for it, you know what I'm saying? It's so perfect. And with that, this is gonna be our My Scene Barbie's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. Barbie's face is kind of scaring me from far away. I'm not gonna lie to you, besties. Starting with the top, and once again, I feel like I have to reiterate, we are going to be basing this off of the first line of dolls, and that will be going forward for most of the girls we're going to be creating today. So Barbie is seen wearing this like orangey red, like colorful top and a bright red leather jacket. I do have an accessory leather jacket, which is perfect for this. Thank goodness I have that. I always have a hard time finding it though. It's perfect. So perfect I had to sing. Hers is a little bit more cropped, and for her top, I would say it's like a pinky orangey top. It's like, it's not tie-dye, but like that's a way that you could describe it. But with this accessory jacket, we can luckily just like throw on any shirt we want underneath it. And it looks like her top is like, I would say it's like a little tank top or maybe like a short sleeve top. If we could get something with this colorway, but obviously not this top because it's clashing, that would be perfect. Don't piss me off. Are we gonna have this problem with the jacket again? I feel like we're in the Dress to Impress video all over again. Let's hope that I have a jacket that can go over top. Oh no, I was gonna say it's perfect, but it's like, why is it clashing so bad? Okay, so the shirt kind of has to be flat, essentially. I think this shirt is similar enough to what she's got going on. It's got orange, it's got pink. Moving on to the bottoms, Barbie is wearing a pair of like bell bottom pants with like red trim. Now, I couldn't find anything that was exactly like what she's got on, but these little elastic pants are kind of like an off-white like her pants are. And they're also bell bottoms, so I feel like they're gonna be the best option for us. I could add some sort of like beads or like, yeah, like a belt of some sort in this red color to, you know, give a little homage to the red. Okay, cute. Moving on to boots. She is wearing a pair of brown/burgundy platform boots. Ooh, I feel like these are actually pretty similar. Let's go with those. And just for a little bit more accessories, I'm gonna add some nails. I feel like we should do something with like a red accent, maybe like a red French tip. Oh, great. Let's just do red nails then. The jacket's gonna interfere regardless. And with that, this is gonna be Barbie's first outfit all complete. For traits and aspiration, I'm gonna give Barbie the computer whiz aspiration since it says that she's really into technology. Since it says she likes to party, I'm gonna give her dance machine. Since it says that she's a social butterfly, I'm gonna give her the insider trait. And maybe I'll also give her geek since she's into technology. And for now, this is going to be our Barbie My Scene recreation all complete. We are at some point going to circle back to Barbie here, but I do want to create our next sim. Hey besties, I'm just popping in here to kindly ask you to use code Ryeua Sim next time you're going to be purchasing anything Sims from the EA app, as I receive a small commission when you do so. You can also use code Ryeua Sim when you buy The Sims and The Sims 2 Legacy Edition, My Sims Cozy Bundle, EA Sports FC 25, Dragon Age, and if you use code Ryeua Sim when you're purchasing F1 25, you will get a 15% discount off that title specifically. Once again, use code Ryeua Sim at checkout in the EA app, and thank you so much in advance if you do so, as it supports me and my channels, which is going to be Chelsea. While I create her face, let me tell you a little bit about Chelsea. Just have to note that Chelsea is a Scorpio like me. Slay, we're both Scorpios. Chelsea is creative, giving, sweet, hardworking, and happy to help people. She enjoys fashion design and has an original, funky, and flirty personal style. She sometimes customizes her outfit. She sells designs at the flea market, and her prized possession is her notebook in which she sketches her designs. Here is the face that I came up with for Chelsea. Now, I actually surprisingly am noticing some differences in the doll's eye shape. Specifically, Barbie's eyes were very much like slanted upwards, like very like, ooh, pulled back. But Chelsea's are a little bit more doe-eyed and downturn, which I just think is an interesting detail. I don't know. For Chelsea's hair, she has a very interesting hair color. I would say that it's red, but it's like red-brown. I would say the correct term for it. Also taking Lily Martinez's sketch into account when it comes to Chelsea here. Her hair is supposed to be all down and like one length. So I'm not seeing a lot of layers. And if there are, they're like long layers in the back. Okay, the compromise that I came to with Chelsea's hair is adding streaks in this hair that I found. And I think it looks accurate enough. It could be better, it could be worse. As for Chelsea's makeup, she kind of has a similar vibe going on, but hers is a little bit more cool toned on the eyes than Barbie's was. So I'm gonna shoot for more of like a blue. So I think I'm gonna take this purple and try to hue shift it into a blue. Yeah, I think this is similar enough. Same thing goes with the eyeliner. Very similar to Barbie's, and she just has kind of like her whole eye lined. Okay, cute. I like it even more with the gray. As for lashes, I'm thinking it's the same thing. A little bit more on the natural side. I adore how the sim is looking. I don't see too much blush, so I think I'm gonna add just a little bit and then maybe tone it down. Or maybe we just go with this little cool toned one. Yeah, very subtle. And same thing goes with the lipstick. We have a very thick oh no, we're not gonna be able to do it because of the hair dye. Luckily, it is also in the tattoos for some reason. It's in one of these. Oh, here we go. Fortunately, we can't play with the opacity, but I think with a lipstick, it'll really tone it down. Also, same thing, a very glowy lip she's got going on here. I actually feel like I made her lips a little too big. I think I'm gonna just like, I think that looks a little bit better. And she's just wearing a pair of like little yellow sunnies on her head. And with that, I think this is going to be Chelsea's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. For Chelsea's outfit, once again, going off the first line of dolls, she is wearing a fuzzy jacket. The question is, do I have a fuzzy jacket? I really wish I had a fuzzy accessory jacket, but I don't think I do. Well, would you look at that? A fuzzy jacket. That is very similar to what she's got on. Well, that's perfect. Next, we need a top of some sort underneath, which we're gonna have to go into the accessory tops. Her top is giving very like, I would say it's like a paisley design, but I would be fine with something that just is similar enough. So purple and orange. Honestly, you can barely see the top under this jacket we've chosen to begin with. So I think I'm just gonna put a little pink top underneath. Moving on to the bottoms. This I think is where it's gonna get interesting. She is wearing a long midi denim skirt. So I am gonna sort by blue and see what I can find. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could do this, but it's not really giving. This also kind of giving, also kind of giving. So I found this skirt by Trilogy, and although I wish it was a little bit more low-waisted, I think that this is the closest that we're gonna get to what we're going for here. I did also download this one, but I don't like the way that the bottom looks. We're gonna go with the Trilogy one. Next, let's move on to shoes. Chelsea here is wearing some big old boots. She's wearing some big brown boots, and that is what we're gonna put on her. Sorry about the gardeners. It's Wednesday. Why do I always choose to film my videos on Wednesday? I don't have an answer for you, actually. I'm sorry. Trilogy coming in once again to save the day with these boots that match the top perfectly. Also, one thing again, I'm realizing the more I look at the Scene dolls, the more I realize how big of a ripoff they are of the Bratz. They have removable feet. Like, hello? Removable feet. Chelsea is also wearing a little belt, so I am gonna add this here as a little homage to that. And I also want to give Chelsea some nails here, so I think I'm just gonna give her a little French tip, and I think that's gonna be Chelsea's outfit all complete. Moving on to traits and aspiration. We don't really have a fashion career, but I'm gonna give Chelsea the Lady of Knits aspiration. I'm gonna give her creative, I'm gonna give her good, and I'm gonna give her art lover. And for now, this is going to be our Chelsea My Scene recreation all complete. Moving on to our next sim, we are going to be recreating Madison. Madison is a shopping superstar, or the, in quotations, shopper of the gang. She loves shopping for both herself and her friends. She can't go anywhere without her journal because she loves to write in it. She is shy and worries a lot about her friends not getting in trouble or having problems. She enjoys traveling in style, getting manicures at her favorite spa, and riding horseback. Madison loves listening to, in quotations, urban music and songwriting. She even writes songs for the band Urban Desire. Here is the face that I came up with for Miss Madison. Starting with Madison's hair, she has very beautiful long curly hair, which should be easy enough to find. The hair color is what I am most worried about. I'm just gonna put a hair on right now so we can test some. Actually, you know what? Her hair is kind of like this color, so I think this is good enough. I think this hair is pretty similar to what Madison's got going on, so I'm gonna go with this. As for Madison's makeup, her makeup is kind of similar to Chelsea's, as she is wearing a like silvery eyeshadow. Oh look, it's saved. Perfect. I would say that it's a little bit more on the blue side though, like so. And she has the same eyeliner as all three girls. Perfect. And I'm gonna give her also the same lashes. Cute. And I am seeing a little bit of blush on her as well. Cute. And same lip liner. Hers is actually very like hot pink, so I'm gonna try to shoot closer to that, but still give her lips here some dimension. Don't know how this is gonna look. Well, that looks terrible, so I'm gonna ad lib here. I'm gonna do this like warm brown shade, and then maybe we can put the lippy over that. Yeah, that looks way better. I do think that Madison is wearing hoops. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see if you can see them. I don't think you probably can though. Over her hair or under, over, under, over, over. Under. Nope, can't see them, and they clash with the lashes too. Never mind. She does have a pair of sunglasses on her head, of course, as they all do, and hers are some little blue ones. Perfect. And with that, this is going to be Madison's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. So Madison is wearing a blue denim jacket. We've got this one here, which is pretty much perfect. We just need to find a top that can go underneath it. The top that she's wearing is a lace top, so that might make it a little bit more complicated, but we'll see. This top I feel like is pretty similar. I think I'm gonna go with that. As for Madison's pants, she is wearing a pair of bell-bottom denim jeans, which should be easy enough to find. I hope I can find one though that matches. Oh, actually it's not the same color as her jacket. They're actually a lighter color. Interesting. Her jeans kind of look like this, so I'm gonna go with these ones. Actually, I think I like this top better, so I think this is the one I'm gonna go with instead. As for shoes, it looks to me like she's wearing a pair of black platform boots. These will do. And let's give her some little nails. I'm thinking maybe black nails. Yeah, these ones are cutie. And this is going to be Madison's outfit all complete. Let's move on to traits and aspiration. It says that Madison is into songwriting, so I'm going to give her musical genius, music lover. I'm going to give her paranoid because it says that she worries about her friends a lot. And maybe materialistic because she likes shopping. And with that, this is going to be our Madison My Scene recreation all complete. Now for this next sim, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, as there were only 3 dolls on the original release of the My Scene line. However, in their second line, they introduced a 4th girl, and her name was Nolie. After this second line, Nolie was in every single line after this, I'm pretty sure. So I feel it important to include her. This collection was called the Spring Break collection. So we're going to be making Nolie. Nolie is the sporty, intelligent, glamorous girl in the group. She is also very boho chic and zen, and loves fortune telling, yoga, tarot cards, and interpreting dreams. She is kind-hearted and a loyal friend. She loves skateboarding and rollerblading because it is fun exercise and gets her around the city. She thinks she has a natural talent for skateboarding and is overall just very athletic. This is the face that I came up with for Nolie, and I think she's my favorite so far. I love the way her face looks. Nolie's hair is black. It's very long and straight, and it has some braids in it. I definitely think I'll have some sort of long and straight hairstyle, but I don't know about the braids. Oh wait, this one's kind of perfect. Yeah, let's go with that. Also, if you're wondering why I've been making all the eyebrows the wrong color, that is literally because that is how they look on the dolls. They have these like slightly wrong colored eyebrows, all of them, and so I wanted to be true to that and keep doing it. And I actually don't think it looks that bad. On Nolie, because her hair is so cool toned, it is looking a little odd, but I don't think it's the end of the world. It's giving like, ooh, bleached brows. As for Nolie's makeup, it looks like to me like she has this like cut crease moment going on. It's like brown, but it also has like some light purples in it. I just need to find something with a cut crease. I think this kind of matches that category. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And it looks like she maybe isn't wearing any eyeliner, or if she is, it's like brown. So maybe I'll give her a little bit of brown eyeliner. Yeah, cute. Actually, maybe I want something with a wing because her eyes are very sultry, like, and long. Yeah, like something like this that's gonna accentuate that. And for lashes, she actually has some like longer lashes than the other girls, I've noticed. Hers are actually like, obviously they're like painted on, but they actually, I can see the individual strands of them. So I'm gonna take that opportunity to give her some long lashes. Cute. Also, yes, her eyes are purple. It says that they are lavender colored in the description on the wiki, so I'm gonna give her a little blush as well. I think she has a lip line type situation as well, but it's a little bit toned down. It's not as like crazy looking on her as it is the rest of the girls. So I'm gonna do this and then just tone it down a little. And then she is wearing a gloss, maybe not this chromey like that. Yeah, cute. Now it looks like Nolie is wearing some sort of hat, maybe a visor. I don't even know. I'll try to find something. No promises though. Can't even really tell what it is, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with this little bucket hat to like represent whatever the heck she's got on her head, because I still don't know what it is, but this kind of gives the coloring of it. And you know, it's a hat. Spring break, maybe she needs a hat. I don't know. With that, this is gonna be Nolie's face all complete. Like I said before, I think she's my favorite. She's stunning. Moving on to outfit. Nolie's outfit is a little like purple top. It's like that plum purple color, which I love that color. That's like probably probably my favorite color of purple because purple is not really a color that I love personally. I like lavender and like deep purples, like plum red colors. I'm sorry to the purple lovers. Purple used to be my favorite color. I don't know what happened. Me and purple are beefing. Her shirt kind of just does look like this. So maybe I'll go with that. It's a little bit shorter. Her shirt's a little longer. Maybe I can find something longer. This one's a little bit longer. I'm gonna go with this. And for her bottom, she's wearing a little pair of like brown / taupe colored shorts with a little cutie belt on them, giving like cargo shorts for sure. I feel like the shorts are actually kind of giving this. So I'm gonna go with these shorts, but I think I don't want to change the top. I just want it to be a little bit longer. I feel like it's so short. You know what? I think this one's a good middle, and I just love this shirt in general, so I'm gonna go with this one. For Nolie's shoes, she is wearing a pair of like purple wedges. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I don't wear heels, so these are perfect. Let's give Nolie some little nails, this little purpley color, and that is gonna be Nolie's outfit all complete. Let's move on to traits and aspirations. I'm gonna give Nolie extreme sports enthusiast because she's athletic. I'm gonna give her active. I'm gonna give her adventurous. We don't have really anything like boho-y, so I think I'm gonna go with green fiend. And with that, this is going to be our Nolie inspired sim all complete. Now I'm gonna circle back to the other My Scene dolls and give them their spring break outfits as well. So for Barbie's spring break look, it actually looks like her hair is kind of similar or exactly the same as what Nolie has. So I'm gonna give her the same like sleek braided hairstyle. I am also gonna change her lashes, I think, because they look a little bit more full. So I'll give her these ones. And the lipstick looks a little more peachy or like, yeah, like this baby pink color. And the eye makeup looks a little bit more peachy. So I'm gonna go for this orange one and then like lower the opacity a bunch and also brighten it up. Cute. Barbie is wearing a black like slouchy cap. I don't really know what this kind of hat is called, but I definitely have something like it. Like so. Very Britney. All right, that's gonna be the face for this outfit. Moving on to the fit. Barbie is wearing a black top with some lace on it. I'll definitely be able to find a black top, and then if we can't find anything that is black with lace, we can also add the lace after. I think I'm gonna go with this top here, and then we're definitely gonna need to add some sort of accessory top underneath to add the white lace. You can kind of see it, but the hair is in the way, but I'm just gonna add this little like white lace bra underneath. And for her skirt, she is wearing a denim mini skirt. Ooh, almost exactly like this. I think I'm gonna go with it. And for her shoes, she is wearing some black wedges. Very cute, very cute. To finish off the look, I'm gonna give her some little French tips. And that is going to be Barbie's spring break outfit. I like this one a lot. It is so Y2K. Moving on to Chelsea's spring break outfit. Now, Chelsea's spring break makeup is almost essentially exactly the same, I would say. Her brows do look a little bit more red, but I think I'm gonna keep them the color that they are. Ooh, no, maybe I want them to be ginger. I know they'll be ginger in the other outfit, but it's fine. I feel like it makes it look a little bit more gingery. Her makeup though is very different in this outfit. Sorry about the gardeners. They are choosing right now to blow a leaf blower right outside my window. It's more this. Yeah, more like brown. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'm so sorry. And I want to keep the same eyeliner, but maybe do it like a brown to make it a little bit more of a softer look. And her hair is actually curly in this iteration of her. So I'm gonna give her a little bit of curl to her hair. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's giving a little bit more wavy than curly. And that's gonna be Chelsea's spring break face all complete. Moving on to her outfit. Her top is very specific. It's a tan and red top, and there's like tiers to it. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to find for that because that's a very specific top. Never say never, I guess. Her top is kind of giving this, so worst comes to worst, we go with that top. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna end up going with. I didn't think we were gonna find anything similar enough. I do want to add maybe like a red bathing suit top underneath or something just to have a little peak of red, like so. Yeah, that's cutie. Moving on to the bottoms. Chelsea is wearing a little red skirt. It looks like it's either like a denim or a corduroy color, so I'm gonna try my best to find something that matches that description. You know what? Yeah, I feel like that fits. And for her shoes, like all the other girls, she is also wearing a pair of wedges, but they are red this time. And for her nails, I just want to add the little French tips with the red on them. And that is going to be Chelsea's spring break look all complete. To complete the spring break set, we obviously have to make an outfit for Miss Madison. I love Madison's outfit. I am worried about the scarf thing because I don't know if I have a hair that is curly and has a scarf attached to it. But like I said before, never say never. It is not entirely impossible. Her makeup is actually actually relatively the same though, so I think I'm gonna keep it the same. Let me get rid of these glasses though, and I'm gonna look for a hair with a handkerchief over top of it. We have this one. It's not really giving. This one will be perfect, but Madison's hair is a lot longer. Could we compromise with the braids? I know that Madison's hair is curly, but like this handkerchief style is the vibe. You know what? This one's even better because first it's got the little individual braids in it, which means like, oh, she was like matching like Barbie and Nolie, and it's a little curly, definitely straighter than the one that we gave her before, but I think it's a good medium, and it has like the pushback look that she has with like a little bit of the hair showing at the front. Now I just need to find the custom content piece that is going to make this red. Here we are. Perfect. Wait, that's stunning. I think I do actually want to change her makeup a little bit. Her makeup is like more concentrated to the lid and less of like near the eyebrow. It's a little nitpicky, but I just want it to be accurate. Yeah, like so. Okay, cute. Moving on to the outfit. You know, I think the best way to find a top that I'm looking for is to search by brown. She's wearing a cheetah print halter neck top. Very specific. Definitely don't think I'm going to be able to find anything of that in the actual Sims clothing, so I'm going to search in custom content. Like this print, but a halter neck. I feel like I could find something like it. Look at this shirt. It's perfect. It's everything I could have ever asked for. Moving on to the shorts. She's wearing a pair of blue denim shorts, and they are frayed at the ends. Hoping to find something like that. That also has a cute belt. I think these are close enough. And for the shoes, it looks like she is wearing a pair of, I would assume that they're denim, but we don't have denim, so I'm gonna do blue, dark blue. Yeah, that looks cute. Do we have like cheetah print nails? That would be literally everything right now. We don't. I'm gonna do these little brown nails. And with that, this is going to be Madison's spring break look all complete. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Last but not least, I want to do one more outfit. So I compiled a list of all of the first year of my scene existing lines, and we are going to spin and recreate the outfit that is on the dolls in this line. Without further ado, let's get to spinning. Chilling out. Okay. Don't know what that looks like. I'm gonna figure it out. Oh, cutie. It's like a snowboarding thing. Or skiing. Snowboarding, skiing, same thing. That's so fun. Wait, I'm actually excited. Starting with Barbie's chilling out outfit. She is wearing a red, like shiny jacket, and her hair is all pushed back. Makeup is pretty much the same. Lips are the same. The eyes are a little bit purplier. Ooh, wait, that's cute. I'm just gonna lower the opacity and up the brightness. Yeah, cute. Let's get rid of this hat. And I think for this hair, I'm just gonna give her back the same hairstyle that she had on for her first outfit. Now we need a red, shiny jacket. The shape isn't as similar as I would like, but I like the shininess, so I think I'm gonna go with this. Can I change the color of the top she's got underneath this? I hope so. Oh, cute. I can make it pink. Okay, slay. Barbie is also wearing a red scarf around her neck, which I do think I have a scarf item. Is it a necklace? I think it is. It is. It just kind of looks like that, and it's in like a plum color. Perfect. It is clipping a little, but I think it's the vibes are more important. As for the pants, she seems to be wearing a pair of like pink snow pants with like a red line on the side. I'm gonna focus more on the pink snow pants vibes. Oh, they're capris. Oh goodness. Okay, pink capris. So we have these cropped pants. I don't really know how I feel about them. I don't think I have any other ones that are capris. I think I am gonna go with these ones because she also does have fur on her boots. This might become a problem and I might just end up changing the pants. Let's find the boots first. She's wearing like, I would say like a red. I'm actually not gonna sort by color. I'm just gonna look for boots with fur on them and then go with that. These ones are perfect, but obviously they're clashing with the pants. So I think the right course of action would be to change the pants into a different pair of pants. I think I'm gonna go with these leggings. I also am noticing that there is actually like fur at the end of this jacket. Do I have anything furry she can wear on her wrists? That's gonna be a no. That's all right. And with the addition of some little red nails, this is going to be Barbie's chillin' out outfit, all complete. Moving on to Chelsea's chillin' out outfit. Hers is so cute. Okay, first things first, she's wearing a fun hat. Her hair is also once again straight, and her makeup is actually, ooh, it's like a blue this time. Okay, wait, fun. I'm gonna go back to her original hairstyle for this one, so she's gonna be wearing a hat anyways. Now the question is, do we have a hat that is striped? striped with a pom-pom on top of it. Well, we have this. Is it giving a little? It's kinda a little. Let me change her makeup as well. She's wearing like a blue smoky eye, and her lips are a little bit more brown. Oh, which means we have to go into tattoos to change it, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. A slightly more brown tone lip. And for the eyes, she has like a dark blue on. I'm gonna change the color to blue to make it easier to find. Kind of like this. Yeah, stunning. Okay, she also has a scarf. I don't know if I have a striped one though. Maybe if I'm lucky. Oh, well, there's this one. It's not really striped, more like plaid. I'm gonna go with this one. I guess we'll just forego the stripes. Moving on to fit, she is wearing a blue puffer jacket, kind of giving this, and her pants are orange, bright orange. Let's see what I can find. She also has like the fuzziest boots ever. Wow, okay, this fit is really something. It looks great on her. Oh wait, these are kind of eating. Okay, let me see if I can find some boots this fuzzy. Do I have fluffy leg warmers maybe? I do. Okay. And now we just need a little boot with it. Okay, cute. I definitely think we could do some work here with the colors of things. Maybe let's change that to teal. Okay, I don't mind it. Maybe we can bring in a little bit of color by making the scarf like yellow or something. Okay, I think this is gonna be it for the fit. I don't hate it. The orange pants are definitely something, but it's really not that bad. But with that, this is gonna be Chelsea's chillin' outfit all complete. Does it look anything like what she's wearing in the box? Not really, but I tried. Moving on to Madison's chillin' out outfit. Hers is so stinking cute. I feel like Madison is my favorite dressed. Starting off strong, she's always wearing her iconic bright white eyeshadow, duh. But her hair this time around, she's actually wearing like earmuffs, which I do have. So let me put that hair back on that we had her wearing before, because there is one that is like pushed back like so. And now the earmuffs. They are being a little hidden by her hair, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Maybe it is actually the worst thing in the world. I think this hair here kind of solves our problem with still having the curliness. Moving on to fit, she is wearing a fluffy jacket. Now we could just go with this one, which is definitely an option. Her shirt underneath is just like a little beige top, nothing too fancy. Oh, she also has a scarf on, so we can add that after as well. Ooh, I'm gonna sneak a little leopard print. I think that's super cute. Let's go back up to the top and give her all of the must-wear scarves. And hers is like a little mauvey pink, so I'm gonna go with this one. As for pants, she's wearing a pair of like brown pants with a little white belt. She does not have fuzzy boots. I guess that makes sense because her top is so fuzzy. If these were not bell bottoms or loose fit or whatever they're called, these would be perfect. The pants do kind of look like this, even though this doesn't have a white belt. They do kind of give that. I also think that maybe I could find a better top. Oh wait, why is this design like kind of exactly what she's got on? And for the boots, she's wearing like slightly darker brown boots that are like laced up in the front. I'm gonna go with these boots, but I'm gonna change the pants. I decided on just going for these pants. No pants will go over these boots. It's very interesting. I don't know why. But with that, this is going to be Madison's chillin' out outfit all complete, which leaves us with Nolie's outfit. Whoa, Nolie's got a really interesting fit on. To start, she has her hair in braids, which I actually do have a hairstyle that looks very similar to it, luckily, right here. Okay, cutie. And her makeup is actually like a turquoise color on the eyes, giving very like peacock. Yeah, very this. Okay, cute. Now she's wearing like a hooded jacket. Very interesting. To make up for it, I'm just gonna give her some little earmuffs. Nolie is also wearing a scarf, peacocky colors again. Hers is so little that I'm just gonna go with this little scarf, and that's gonna be the face for this outfit. For her jacket, she is wearing a pink jacket with fuzz. We can add the fuzz later, but a pink jacket. Ooh, I think I do like this jacket the best though, because it does have the fuzzy hood. And for her pants, she's wearing these like black stitched pants. I think that's what I would call them. Ooh, wait, these are perfect. I do want to add some fuzz. I don't know what I can add, but I'm gonna try. The fuzz is not going to work. That's okay. Her boots are black though. And to finish off the look, let's give her some little pink nails. And with that, this is going to be Nolie's chilling out outfit, which means we have completely finished all of our My Scene recreations. If you're still here, thank you so much for staying all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like this video, watch another one, as well as liking and subscribing, as it really helps out my channel. I would also love to know which one of the Sims I made today was your favorite. I think mine is Nolie, but I would love to know your opinion in the comments down below. If you want to download these Sims for yourself, you can find them on the gallery under these hashtags, or my gallery ID is just Ryeua Sim. Before you download them though, make sure to go to the link in my description where you can find all the CC listed on my Patreon for free, of course. Also, if you're going to be purchasing anything Sims from the EA app anytime soon, maybe consider using code RYEUASIM at checkout, as I get a small commission when you do so. Like I said earlier, make sure to check out my description where you can find all my other social medias like my TikTok, Instagram, and my Twitch, where I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And like I said before, again, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description, where if you're in the paid tiers, you can download the Sims you see here right off Patreon, see videos like these up to a day early, get to see exclusive content, as well as a shout out at the end of every single one of my videos, as do my channel members. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye!